Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's your boy Fred with the latest and the greatest. The Golden Cross has happened, and it's time for the Bulls to take over. Let's do this, baby.
Boom. What's up, what's up, what's up?
Did Fred just start the show?
Say again?
Did Fred just start the show?
I see, he just started it and he didn't even tell us.
Fred. Crazy stuff. Alrighty, so we are back. We are back on a day when the Golden Cross is here. If you don't know what a Golden Cross is, stay tuned later because Sheldon is doing a masterclass on what a Golden Cross is. And from now on, every 2 days, we will bring you information, masterclasses on what's happening in the crypto world. So I'm just switching off my phone here, otherwise everyone's just going to continue to phone me. So welcome back, Banter fam. You're watching the morning show. This is where we talk through all the charts. If you're new to our channel, welcome. This is one of like 70 billion shows that we do. We do like 3 or 4 shows every single day. We bring you crypto love, we bring you crypto wisdom, and we're building the richest community in the world. We see everybody in the community. I see Tracy Wilson, I see Jimmy Ong, I see Kim, I see Ajit, I see Mafalda, Dominique De Vries, I see you in South Africa, Dominique. Wayne Solovsky, I see you. Daniel Ingham, I see you. We see all of you, we see the entire Banter fam. So if you're new to the Banter fam, welcome. Subscribe to our channel, give us some love. We give you our lives. We tell you everything that we're doing. We share all our trades with you when they happen, as they happen. We even give you money. And in fact, I'm actually going to give you money. So Borromeo Freeman, if you have a Bybit account with the Crypto Banter referral link, you get 1,000 BitDAO tokens. And Tejas Adoka, if you have a Bybit account, before I tell you, if it's after I tell you, it's too late. And if you don't have a Bybit account, go and open a Bybit account. Don't go trade leverage. We're not letting you trade leverage. But now, I want to tell you a little secret. So I know a lot of you have got Binance accounts. And I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you know that Binance is making everybody KYC to be able to do anything on their platform. You know that. I know you know. You know I know. Everyone knows, right? So maybe you should open a Bybit account. Now's a great time because after the 19th, you know that I know that you know that I know that you know that you're going to have to move your money out of Binance into some other account. So maybe now's a good time to open it. And we're not telling you to take leverage. Also, Nick Teo 86, you get yourself 1,000 BitDAO tokens if you have a Bybit account with the Crypto Banter referral link. Tom Dalton, you get yourself $1,500 in BitDAO tokens if you have already got a Bybit account. If you don't have a Bybit account, you didn't have it when I called your name. How? Sorry, my friends. Sorry, my friends. All right, let's get into the fun of the day, the charts. I'm gonna have some breakfast while Sheldon educates us.
Yo, how we feeling, Banter fam? Pop in the comments there. You know, I think the biggest part, we had a shocker last week. We had a big ass candle that came down scared everyone. And I think everyone, we're still sort of living in the past. and I understand why. You know, as much as the market's turned bullish and we can have coins that do a couple 100% in the matter of a month, as soon as something big comes, you know, we know what can happen in the crypto markets. And I'm glad to see that we finally, as a community, starting to hold strong to not be the weak hands when these big drops happen in the market, or the big movement comes in. You rather give the market a bit more time. And when you give it a bit more time, then we know that we need to start making decisions. And, you know, guys, as we've been talking now the last week, what have we needed from Bitcoin? You know, we had the scare, we dropped down to 43. It happened very quick, and the reason why I was still confident that the bulls are still in control of everything is because, do you remember this obvious big crash over here, guys? Do you see that it literally took from the 21st of Feb all the way to the 8th of May, and it stayed in one range? And you see how we were just fighting, we weren't getting anywhere. This is a warning sign, because remember, we always get accumulation in the market the same way we got over here, but accumulation's always giving you a reason on why we're accumulating. So if we start accumulating after a big pump, it means that, let me just get my drawing tool over here. It means that whales sold, whales sold, whales sold, whales sold. They couldn't just sell once because they would have caused such a big dump in the market. So they have to sell at different times. So it literally takes institutions or big guys, it takes them the matter of 2-3 months to sell out their positions, and then they can send the price down. And the same thing that happened when we actually got to, just get over here to the bottom stage. What happened over here? Now this is just reversed, okay? But the same thing happened over here. Whales bought, whales bought, whales bought, whales bought. They can't just buy straight off because they will send the price. And the problem is, remember what was saying, that in the stage over here was battle of the whales. It was the big guys fighting each other because there was no more retail in the market. So the problem is, for them, if a whale or big guy just buys his whole position, they buy everything, they send the price up, another whale comes and dumps completely on them. And that's why being the higher you get into this game actually gets a lot more tough. So where we saw now we know the two different stages we've been through for the last, let's just get all of this out of the way, for the last month, the last quarter, what, 4 months or so, right? We've been through 2 phases. Now at the point, now we start rallying up. And now all of a sudden we get this big red candle. I would, when I really get scared, is if Bitcoin did this. If Bitcoin did this for a week or two, and then we started crashing, that would have made me nervous, because now that would have given time for the big guys to exit all their positions and then send the price down, and we could have the possible lows. But the reason that it happened just so quickly was the same reason why I don't see the 35. Where some of the guys were calling, and some of the sort of levels, because this just shows me as pure manipulation. And we get this. Now, remember the last 2 cycles. Guys, what is this? Literally, Bitcoin pumped the last time. It pumped from $18,000. It did 133% pump, right? That's similar to what has happened in the last run up over there. What did they do after that? They then dumped Bitcoin 31%. So understanding that when something happens quick like this and we don't have the sideways movement, we just have this quick dump off, guys, this is to liquidate the leverages. This is to manipulate them. This is to get you to have spinach hands, to buy your coins from you. They got to panic you out of the market. And that's why they do it quickly and aggressively. When we know it's a real serious event is when something slows down completely and we run sideways for a long time. And then we start to dump. That's the problem, because now we know they've had enough time to sell off the positions. Because whoever caused this and got this big candle, yes, it was a big mover, or it was a big giant in the market that did that. But the thing is, the rest of the giants didn't have time to do it, which means for me, it's temporary. And it was just there to liquidate, to scare you out, to get you into that mentality. Because the sad thing of someone that comes into crypto is they like to, when a coin's already done a couple 100%, they're literally the ones buying the top. Because they wait for the whole world to tell them, because they don't believe it in the beginning. They only believe it when they see it. And the problem is you're too late. So a lot of people are entering in this zone. Let's flush them out. They come, they sell at the bottom over there. And now guess what? Now they send the price back up. Now the price goes back up and it keeps going. Guess what retail do again? They go buy the top again. And they do this again. So it's all a game. So I think as a community and what we're building together is we're starting to create calmness and to understand, don't just jump. Don't be the spinach hands. We want to see what happens next. Now, what has happened next with Bitcoin, guys? Bitcoin, finally, we've got the golden cross. We got back above the 200-day moving average. Fantastic. That's what we needed. So even though we had a few little drops under, I'm glad that we finally got back, which shows that they wanted this. The bulls wanted this to happen. They wanted some sort of, yes, the bears had a big drop through the window, but the bulls are always going to try to reclaim it. They're not going to, all of this was not for nothing for them. People want to make money in this market, right? And the best way for them to make money is for Bitcoin to go to 150K. People like it or not. The only time they don't want that is because they haven't bought enough. So they send the price back down, they'll buy more, and then they'll start moving to the next thing. So where we're looking at with Bitcoin now, we've recovered the 200-day moving average. We are now getting the golden cross. And what I am seeing at the moment is, we got a little bit of volume yesterday from that green candle, but the volume hasn't come in just yet. There's no full volume that's come in just yet and moved it. So what I am looking at now is, it may not show a massive thing right now, but I do see volume coming. I do see the bulls taking us to this area over here. We know this is a critical area, and we'll see that probably by the end of the week or early next week. We'll see where we get. I see Bitcoin slowly, gradually making its way up to the $51,000 region. The bulls are going to attempt. They are going to try and make this golden cross work, and we know the significance of the golden cross. The last time we had a golden cross, Bitcoin was $9,000. That was the last time we had a golden cross in the market. So, they are going to try to keep that sort of thing, and I'm seeing this move. The best scenario is we do obviously want Bitcoin to break above that 55. Reason being is, for the first time, we did make a lower low in the market, which means we need to make a higher high, show that it was a pure fake out, and then we can start to continue. But for the remaining of the week, I'm seeing bullishness in the market. I see us moving there. Now, if we take that and we have a look quickly at Bitcoin dominance, and we started getting a bit of a bounce from Bitcoin dominance, but guess what?
The only thing that matters, actually, the only thing, actually, I don't even watch the Bitcoin price anymore. I just watch the Bitcoin dominance. That's actually all I watch. That's all I care about.
The only thing is the dominance is going to confuse us. Let's say Bitcoin now pumps to 60K and dominance does this.
It won't. If Bitcoin pumps, the altcoins are going to pump as fast. The market's looking for confidence first.
Yes.
Confidence means Bitcoin goes up, altcoins stay stagnant. When the market is convinced that we're in the right place, then the dominance starts to drop because people are thinking to themselves, why should I get Bitcoin type returns when I'm degen and actually I can make life-changing, wife-changing money?
Yeah, no, I get you. That's a big thing. I think the only thing is people are very annoyed with Bitcoin. So they're actually hoping that this dominance does something and just get Bitcoin there already, so we can continue, because you keep being the party pooper and you keep annoying. So the reality was Bitcoin had a 10K drop last week and it affected every single coin. And yes, they bounced back. It doesn't matter what bounced back, but the thing is, Bitcoin obviously is still the main one that everyone sort of focuses on. So, at least we got a good understanding. Dominance is still up. This is fantastic, guys. That dominance has been moving up here. Now what I want to see is Bitcoin go to 55K. Dominance collapse. Boom, we continue this massive run, because I still feel that these alts, same as Ethereum, same as a lot of them, they are still very far behind. And I am seeing Ethereum get to an all-time level on this next push up. Even if Bitcoin only just goes to 53 or to 50, the confidence will come back. They will shift the dominance. Dominance will drop again. It will move again, and we'll start getting the alts moving again. So Bitcoin on track.
Dominance healthy. There's no panic in dominance. Let's quickly check the fear and greed index.
Yeah, let's have a look. And then we can get into some of the alts. Let's have a look. And we got to talk about a coin, right? We got to talk about a coin. And what you think on it, and what you're feeling. There we go. We're on 49 now. Good.
Look how quickly this is fluctuating. It was at 30 yesterday. It's now back at 50. Look at the fluctuations. Look at the fluctuations. Let's just have a look at what it looks like on a chart. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. This is crazy. This is crazy. Crazy fluctuations. Crazy fluctuations. Okay, let us go. Let us check some coins. Which coins are we talking about?
What happened to Sol, buddy? What is your feeling on it?
Not good, but you see the market's forgiven Solana. So if you look at the price, Solana slid 160. So what is the market telling you? The market's telling you that with layer ones, there are always going to be issues in the beginning. It was a bad issue, the fact that the network had to go down and the engineers had to put it back up. But Ethereum went down many times, and many protocols have gone down. The one thing that I think people aren't reading, which I think you need to read, is this. Read this carefully. Solana mainnet beta encountered a large increase in transaction load, which peaked at 400,000 transactions per second.
What?
These transactions flooded the transaction processing queue, and the lack of prioritization of network critical messaging caused the network to start forking. Okay, now, Ethereum's doing 15 transactions per second. Okay, all I read when I read this is 400,000 transactions per second. That's like the only thing I read. So, yes, there will be problems. Remember, this is new technology, but the market's telling you one thing. The market's saying to you, look, we know there was a problem. We didn't panic. We 15% off the all-time high. Wouldn't panic. There was never a panic. Solana never crashed. Didn't go to zero. Didn't go under 100. It's still 6x times where it was. The market's seeing past this, and the market knows that these layer ones will have issues. Let me tell you another thing about issues. So it's like hacks. The more hacks we have, the better. Why? Because then we learn how to patch up the problems. And eventually, when you patch up every single attack and every single problem and every single hole, then you become bulletproof. That's exactly what we're building here. So I can tell you that whatever happened to Solana yesterday is never going to happen again, specifically, but more things will happen, and it will happen to all layer one protocols. It's been happening to Ethereum for years and years and years and years. And it's going to happen to all layer ones. So that's why the market didn't react, because the market actually sees that.
But this is what I love about it, Ron. Like, the chart was showing me a pullback was going to come at some point. And now all of a sudden there's news to back it. But the main thing is, I believe, like, I'm 100% with you on Solana. I just wanted to pay a better rate. I just wanted to buy it for a better price. And that's where the sort of thing. So what I am seeing in Solana is that it should have a little bounce over here and start to make its way up. But I am seeing it's going to slow down. I think the momentum's been lost a little bit. So when a momentum loses, like same as Luna or something, they go on like a week or two boring spree. Doesn't mean they're going to drop a lot, but they go on a sort of low sort of thing. And I am seeing us picking up Solana between, remember this, 127 to about 140 in this region over here is where I do sort of see us getting it. And that's a buy for me. That's an add to your bags, add to that, because from that, I know support buys are great, but from that, you're getting in possible, to the next $300 sort of Solana sort of entry. So I think the main thing of it, guys, we took a bet and it was all fun and games. The main goal is just remember, when a coin does pump that percentage, at some point it's going to go down, and you want to be buying those downs. It's just about getting you guys into the habit of not chasing the top and not chasing the FOMO and not chasing these things. Be a bit more patient. I still want a ton more of Solana. I do. And I would want more Solana than Ethereum. The only thing that I was saying is I'm just going to hold Ethereum for now. When Solana is ready at the price that I wanted, I'm aping in and I'm going big, and I'm just taking a bit more time. So Solana, I do feel, will make its way down to this sort of region, and I'm waiting for this zone over here to be bought. I will be putting it is on CoinPanel as well. Let me actually shift there now. And then obviously having a look at that now to Ethereum. Now, where I'm looking at with Ethereum right now, and what I've been holding, I still see.
Guys, do you see what Sheldon is looking at here? Do you see all the lines, all the charts, all the buy zones, everything else? If you have CoinPanel, you have that live when he's preparing. And he's been preparing this all morning. Sheldon, just jump from one to the next, to the next, to the next. Show some of the other charts where you've been drawing lines in the morning.
All right, going through. Okay, cool. You can see all of them, guys. Some of them are past their thing. Sorry, it's taking a little bit of time to load here. Why it's taking time?
Anyway, so if you want Sheldon in your pocket all day, here's the deal. Sign up to CoinPanel. You get like a free trial. We have a partnership with them. You get a free trial. You like the free trial, extend. If you extend and you don't get value on the product, you write me an email and say, hey, Ron, I bought CoinPanel. I don't think I got value out of it. I will personally refund you your money. Simple. I will personally just refund you your money. It's the only way we can communicate with you guys. It's the only way I can communicate with you guys every single day, and you can see what Sheldon's doing every single day. If you don't take it's I don't know how much it costs. I think it's like $20, $30. I don't know how much it costs per month. If you don't get that value, I will personally refund you. Just send me a mail. I'll personally send you your money back.
I mean, guys, that's all it's about. It's just about a tool having, and you can see, the last last week or so, we've been waiting, and like every 2 weeks, a whole bunch of new trades come up. Why? Because we gotta wait for when markets pump like this. We gotta wait for good buying opportunities again. Now that the buying opportunity is coming, this is where the CoinPanel comes a big thing, because now we're going to start looking at the strong buys again. We just wanted Bitcoin to get where it needed to get. So now looking at that, and obviously looking at Ethereum and where we're sitting with Ethereum, I am seeing Ethereum on the next push up go test its all-time high. I want Bitcoin to obviously make its way to the 53K, 55K level. But where I'm looking at with Ethereum is euphoria hasn't even kicked in. Remember where we just Solana was at this region over here. And at some point, there's going to be a pullback, and anywhere in that region, they're just two coins that are in two different market cycles at the moment. They're in two completely different areas. The real euphoria kicks in. And all that I'm saying is, I don't know what's happening with Ethereum and how crap it is or anything that's happening. The main thing is, I know that a big move's coming, and all of a sudden there's going to be news behind Ethereum, and then half the people are talking about on YouTube again, and all this sort of thing. So Ethereum from the zone, I am seeing up to these levels. Any parts in the zone, I'm topping up. And obviously we are back in support trend, which is good. And we show that this is clear flush out events to scare you out of the market. So Ethereum for me as an investor, it's still a good laddering in zone. Do me one favor.
It's great. Ethereum's a great investor if you live in an old. If it is great for investments if you live in an old age. If you live in an old age home and you have nothing better to do with your life than watch paint dry, Ethereum is a great investment. No, I'm kidding. Ethereum is a great long-term safe investment, but I think they're better investments.
Dude, we are close, eh? Where Solana dropped to yesterday, we were only 10% away.
What
from Solana? There's the line. There's the line that I took from the day.
What are you talking? Hold on.
There's a day from the day.
Hold on. Draw your ruler. Put a ruler there.
18% at fall 2. I'm coming, Ran. I am coming. I'm coming.
Take me to the 1st of September was the date. The 1st of September was the date. Go to the 1st of September. Let's see.
Come on.
Draw your ruler.
There we go.
I know you've got the ruler. 1st of September.
There's the ruler there. 1st September. Where's it there?
Yes.
20%.
No, higher. Go to
the No, I know it is now, but let's show you. We're gonna come back there again, Ran. That was too fast.
Do you want to bet an eyebrow?
It's still there. Eyebrow. We'll get there. I think we are going to talk. All I'm saying is by the end of the month, guys, it's going to be a close damn fight. It's not going to be I ate Sheldon for breakfast. Bye, Sheldon. It's going to be like, ooh, Sheldon was nearly right. Oh, Sheldon was right. You look great, Ran. You look great. I think that. So we're looking at. So, Ran, obviously now, what are we thinking? Let's get back to CoinPanel here, to where we are. Good investments now. Bitcoin's starting to show a little bit of holding now. We understand now we're laddering in now, guys. Hold some dollars. Please hold some sort of dollars as well for any more bargains to come in the future. Even get yourself into a habit that whenever you make 50% profits or you make 80% profit, 10% you just turn into cash. And it's not a point about supporting the shitcoin. Who cares about the shitcoin? It's because no one cares if Bitcoin falls to $20,000. But they care if it falls to 20,000 and then you're fully in the market. But if you're sitting with dollars, you are absolutely drooling when Bitcoin, if at any time Bitcoin falls to those sort of levels, because you have the damn money to buy the bottom. So get into a habit of just flushing out a little bit. Now, Randall, what are you feeling now with laddering back in to some good investments? We've been speaking about DOT. I hope you guys have been getting the DOT entries. Link, I'm telling you, link. Buy and hold it for a year. It's going to do very well. COTI.
Let's get some super chats if anybody wants to ask any questions. And I'm also going to look at some of my degens and see if there's anything.
COTI is a bar for me. COTI is a bar. It is a bar for me. We're good. We've just come out. We've been holding this. COTI is a bar. Definitely bar.
Fantom up 12.2%. Let's look at the Fantom chart.
Yeah, let's have a look. I think we must go through the big movers. You can see their Link broke $30. Telling you, Link's a big one. So looking at this now, simple. Simplicity, right? There we go. Boom, boom. Where do I buy Fantom? Where do I add to my bags?
So you'd wait for the retest. So you wait for one more retest. That's it. Fantom goes on a leg up. Oh, by the way, speaking of Fantom, so Sheldon, Fred, and I will be in Dubai on the 18th of October. and we will be there until the end of the Fantom event. We'll be covering the Fantom event live, and also you get a chance to meet us, and we'll do some live shows together with you guys. So if you guys are going to be in Dubai, then just tell us that you're coming to Dubai. And if you're not going to be in Dubai and you want to be in Dubai, I think I might just buy someone a ticket just to come to Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
Buy a ticket for someone. Like,
who wants to come to Dubai?
Like, yeah, like let's maybe come up with a competition and get one banter fan. We'll pay the flight, accommodation, and then the banter fan just comes to Dubai. I think that too be fun. Meet. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that in the next show. But if you are going to be in Dubai, come join us. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be super fun. We can talk crypto. We can take you guys out for dinner. We can go to the salt boy restaurant. I'll pay. We'll go there.
So Fantom, and I think this is important, man. You know, Ran, you've been talking about Arweave, we've been talking about Solana, talk about the big ones. We've had a pullback in the market. So let's start focusing on those again, because I still understand why you've been saying these are going to be the ones that are going to absolutely kill it. So Fantom one, definitely. 1.29, 1.35, add to your bags. Hold some dollars in case any goes a little bit cheaper. Let's go look at Arweave. How are you feeling with the Arweave?
Yeah, I mean, Arweave and Fantom, yeah, we just keep buying them. You keep buying. But I'm looking for degen. I'm looking for meat.
I'm just giving this for the guys that met. Some people were very upset when these things were pumping and no one got them. Well, they were not no one, but a lot of people didn't get them. So
and when they went down, oh yeah, we got Summer Atia. Summer Atia says, yeah, guys, I'm in Dubai. Count me in. Okay, you can come with us. We're gonna go to Salt Boy. You come with us. Winner chicken dinner. Ooh, there's lots of good super chats here. What's happening with Binance on the 19th? Well, if you have money in Binance and you're not KYC'd, you're not going to be able to withdraw your money on the 19th. So that's just the way it is. So if you're not KYC'd on Binance, either KYC yourself or get your money out. Simple.
Yeah. Guys, so Arweave, looking at Arweave here, adding a small position in there, cool. But use this, you know, so we're very tight on support, which I love buying. But sometimes, because we're at that level there, we literally put this line in here, and this is the one we buy. The break of this, because from the next level, I see $90 from Arweave. I definitely do see it from this. And I do see the market waking up. The bulls are going to attempt first, before there's anything else. So Arweave is one to load up on.
Fuck that shit. Okay, let's get on to degen coins. Go to Sunny Markets, SUNNY. If you guys front run me here, it's the last time ever that I give you a call. It's the last time I'll ever give you a call if you front run me on this trade.
Hey, where's it on?
You see, you can't even. Okay, so this is one that I'm watching. Let me tell you why I'm watching. Yeah, I'm going to show you why I'm watching it. Don't buy it yet. Number one, I haven't had a chance to buy it yet, and number two, it's not in the buy zone yet. Actually, I know if I tell them what I'm doing here, I know exactly what's going to happen here. These oaks are going to front run me. I'm never going to be able to get my. Fuck. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do it. Okay, but don't front run me. Don't front run me. I haven't got my position here yet. So here's the story. Sunny Aggregator. Let's quickly look at the fundamentals. So we go to Solana and we look at Sunny. Sunny has a total value locked of $3 billion. It did this in like 2 weeks. So it has $3 billion. It's the second biggest total value locked under Saber and bigger than Raydium. Now, Sunny had an unbelievable run. So I want to show you the run that it had. It went from nothing, from 10 cents in the 5th of September to 20 cents or 18 cents, and it's back down at 6 cents. So I'm not buying it yet. I'm not buying it yet.
There's a beautiful trend there.
If this thing goes anywhere near 3 or 4 cents, and you switch on your computer, and you see an ape buying as many as he can get, you know that ape is me. You know it's me going. So a lot of you are asking, where do we trade Sunny? So pay attention carefully here. Because I see you all say to me, where do I pick up these degen coins that you talk about? You go to CoinGecko. You go to the token that I'm talking about, which in this case is Sunny Aggregator. You see that? You click on markets. You see where it says markets over here? You click on markets. And what this then says to you is that if you want to buy Sunny, these are your options. You can buy it on gate.io, on MEXT Global, on xt.com, on Serum, and you can buy it on Gate.io using ETH. That is how you know when I'm aping into something. Now, if you're going to ape into it now, you're an idiot. You wait for the buy zone. The buy zone for me is like 4 cents, maybe 3 cents. And then you sell your house, you sell your wife, you sell your car, your wife, and then you just buy Sunny Aggregator. And you just hold it for a long time. That's one that I'm going to be DJing into. Which one?
We were speaking about a big one yesterday, AVAXLauncher. It's at 17 cents now. You know, that thing now, yesterday we were saying don't buy, but now it's 50% off.
I don't know if I'd buy it. Look, so I have some.
I'd add a bit to my bags.
I have some information. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. Maybe the person who gave me the information actually won't talk about it won't even tell me about it anymore. But they are going to start doing their launches, the launches, right? And let me just see the launches here. So the first launch is coming up. First of all, you can stake it and you can make unbelievable money staking. But now, the first launch that's coming up is actually the Oracle. So like the chain link of Avalanche. That's the first launch that's coming up. And I think it's like coming up in a week or so. That's the first token that they're going to launch. So if you have the tokens, you could get the tokens of the new launch. So that one is good. What else have you got there?
So I'm having a look here. Raydium.
I like it. It's too expensive. I like it. It's too expensive.
Okay, cool.
I love it. It's too expensive.
Render.
Under $1. Anytime that thing goes under $1, you buy.
Okay, cool. What is this
Not
other?
touching.
Slim. I see that thing's been moving. Let's have a look.
Oh, you know what's cheap? Cardstarter is cheap. Cardstarter is $13.78. It's cheap. $13.78. Cardstarter is cheap. Remember, guys, these are degen coins. Now we're talking real degen shit.
Small part of portfolio, guys. Small part
of the portfolio.
And take a bigger part and go buy some more MATIC.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm telling you, MATIC's still good. Really
you want to talk about MATIC? Let me show you something. How much has MATIC gone up in the last 2 weeks?
Okay, let's have a look. Well, since the bottom, are we going to call it like that or what?
That's a month and a half. Let's talk about the last 2 weeks.
Sure. Okay, last 2 weeks. It's the same. It's basically the exact same of where it was in the last 2 weeks. The last month, it's gone up.
Remember, I told you about
11%.
Remember, I told you about Nhamii. Nhamii is the other layer 2, or one of the other layer 2 on Ethereum. I told you guys about it at 6 cents. Quietly, you would have made 45, nearly 50% on your money. Quietly, slowly, not going up very fast. This is like one of those. Look, let's look at the last 14 days.
If it's slow, let it grow.
Yeah, 6.9 cents, 8.5 cents. Slowly, no hype. No, don't ape into this because you'll destroy the price. But slowly, this is going up. For the investors made 40% on an Ethereum layer 2, which has the quickest finality of any Ethereum layer 2 in the world. Great trade. I did tell you guys at 6 cents. It's if it dips, you buy it. Anything under 7.5 cents, you buy it.
I see Serum has just touched all-time high. It had a great pullback to come test support, and this is a good top-up zone for Serum. I really think when it breaks all-time high, it's going to have the euphoria start kicking in when we start getting to this level. So as soon as we have an RS flip where it breaks like this, it comes and tests something like that. That's exactly what you want. So Serum is also looking good to me. What was the other one I wanted to say now?
Anchor Protocol. Hit Anchor Protocol. And remember we said at like $2.50. Go look at your chart, Anchor Protocol. And look at it on CoinPanel if you can.
Is that ANKR?
ANC. That's the DeFi protocol on Luna. We told you guys at $2 that it's an absolute buy.
So it's not coming up here.
Maybe it's not there. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think it is. Yeah, it would have come up. ANC.
No, not there. Okay, let's look at it.
Cool. Is it ANC?
ANC.
There we go. Cool coin. Oh, beautiful RS flip. So that's good. Add-on zone, add-on zone, not absolute go crazy, but you see that's a beautiful RS flip. We break through, we test, we then continue. So add-on zone.
Amazing. Okay, I think let's quickly go through super chats and see if there's anything else. MultiVAC, MVAC. Let's have a look at MultiVAC.
How do I spell it? MVAC.
MVAC.
This one.
Let me see if it's... No, it's MultiVAC, MultiVAC. Hold on, let's just see what the token code is. Sorry, it's MTV. Sorry, MTV.
MTV. Oh, that's the one. Yes, this thing was moving. I think it was last week. It was absolutely broke all-time high, RS flip. Don't go crazy. Just ladder in, save some dollars. It can come.
Views
I wouldn't go crazy.
Views on Karura. This is coming from Anna Maria. Views on Karura, the DeFi hub. Oh, no, wait. That's sorry. Okay, I missed that one. Views on Karura. I didn't see who did it. It moved too quickly. Great. We backed Karura in the crowd loan auctions. We think it's very good. Starl token. What's Starl token? Don't know what Starl token is. Filecoin. Let's look at Filecoin. I spoke about Filecoin yesterday. Let's look at it.
FIL, eh?
Yeah.
FIL. There we go. File token. It had a good, where is it? A good pump last week. Let's see where we are now. Oh, that's good. See why you don't chase pumps. Do we see? Do we see? Do we see? Now you buy. Out of accumulate. Because why do we buy now? Have a look. Test. Boom. We've broken out. Anywhere in the zone is buy time.
Okay, good. So Filecoin going to be amazing. Let's do one more. Verasity Protocol. And that's it, guys. Please, no more super chats. Otherwise, we'll never finish the show.
How do I spell it? Or what's the thing?
Let me have a look for you. I know VRA, I think. VRA.
It's on there. VRA. USDT. This one, yeah. Yeah, it's looking good. It's gotten the golden cross recently, which is good. So it can come a little bit more downside. But anyway, here, so I pay 3 to 3.3 cents for it. I'll be a bit more patient here. And if you do obviously want to catch the earlier breakout, guys, we have a beautiful trend there. Buy the break of the trend, and then you're on the way to the next level.
All right, amazing. So that's it for now. Later on today, we bring you another show. We're going to do lots of giveaways. We are going to change a lot of lives. And on top of that, we have the founder of AVAXLauncher, Emin Gursire. He is coming live onto CryptoBanter. I've got a lot of questions for him around why AVAXLauncher may be good. You can see that it's the next narrative, so you'd be dumb not to join the show. We will see you guys again later. Until then, trade well, my friends. Well started on the show, Freddie.
Thanks, Freddie.
Had to pull that one out the bag.
Yeah, nice.
Can me and Rand go back to our dungeons now? Are we done, sir?
Yeah, guys, back to your dungeons. No lunch today. You get dinner, though. Fred, you did really well.